Baby, I want you to stay with me.
The biggest
Both was fighting great fights, but it was different on one side. It's almost like y'all doing well, but
What's up, people? Welcome back.
Welcome.
Once again in the building and the place to be.
Yes.
For another episode of the Open Bar Sports Talk Edition.
Sports Talk Edition.
In the building, you got your boy Connoisseurs Big U.
Yes, your boy the mixologist Mojo in the building. Sports Talk.
And you know we
Sports talking it up.
Chop it up about some sports today.
Let's get it.
So what happened recently? Over this past weekend, we had a. We're gonna talk about some boxing today. We had a monumental event.
Let's get into
unification title fight between Errol Spence and Sean Porter. Hell of a fight, man. Hell of a fight. So it ended up.
The boys was fighting.
They was fighting. You know, they was in the backyard. They was in what they call it in the phone booth. They could afford it in the phone booth.
And they just both had a shot of Hennessy
or something.
So I think
they was playing a drinking game.
Was Hennessy in their water bottles.
In there, the way they was attacking each other. You had that Henny going. Those Henny punches.
I guess you could check each round, see who was pouring more water in the mouth, and who swallowed and who spit out.
Word.
That's who probably won.
Word.
Because them boys is brawling.
So Sean Porter and Errol Spence fought for the welterweight title unification bout. And congratulations, Errol Spence, the young boy, man. Undefeated still.
You won that clearly. I don't care what the cards were saying, bro.
Came out with a split decision win, though. You know, by the cards, you had a split decision win. You had two judges that said that Errol Spence won. One judge that said that Sean Porter won. Don't know what he was smoking. I think I addressed this in a video previously. I think Sherm is popular again. I think niggas out there, they smoking dust. I think they getting wet.
Well, shout out to the $1 million worth of game. They on that Reggie.
Oh yeah, they smoking the Reggie. They definitely.
They on that Reggie. One of them, they got that Reggie.
So, if you watch this fight, it was a lot of action, and from the beginning of this fight, these guys were up in each other's faces. You know, it was the classic that mano y mano, and even some people would call this Mexican style fighting. Wasn't nobody running. Wasn't nobody ducking, dodging. They was in there with each other. Boom, boom, throwing, catching. Yeah, they was throwing the whole fight.
For all you people like that hate on the Mayweather fights, he always run. You had to. This is what you been. This is the type of fight you want.
It's the fight that you want.
There was nothing technical about this. Like he said, these boys thought they were in the backyard and they both cursed their mamas out.
For real.
He said, "What you say about my mama?
What you say about my mama?" All right, so let's get it in.
We talking shit. Yeah. Okay. See, but they had a mental thing going, and they had the Hennessy in the water bottle.
Exactly. And shout to the referee for allowing them to fight as physically as he did, because a lot of referees would have kept breaking that up. Stop it! Don't do this! Don't do that! Boom! He let them get in there and work out whatever differences.
A couple, he was hitting them around the head and everything.
But he did not make himself an obstacle in the fight. He let us enjoy that fight, and he was in there very minimally just to get in there. Hey guys, boom, and he was out of there.
I think he was enjoying the fight too. He was like, "Yo, these boys."
This is like to the days of old. That was some gladiator fight.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to both of them, man. It was a great fight to both of them.
Shout to Errol
But again, I just don't understand. And then not only what the judges did, and then like the talks. Again, y'all always gonna hear me talking about media. Yes. And I know it's cliche at this point because everybody hates on the media. But come on, y'all. Like, and that's not even a story. Like, why can't y'all show love? Like, why is the story, this was close and it did No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I don't know which fight y'all was watching. To the whole joint. Yo, Sept. I haven't seen a fight like that in a while, man.
I was like, this is money's worth. Even though I didn't pay for the fight. Because of the CuzWeKin TV solution.
Description in the box.
Didn't pay for that fight. Look,
get your box.
Get your box boxed.
Yeah.
And not that box. If you got a woman, not her box. Get your
not
box.
That box. Get your box.
Do your thing. So it was a great fight, and just the fact that it was a split decision, I always have felt like that all fight sports, boxing, MMA, all of that, where you got these judges, you always come out with these crazy outcomes. And that one judge that saw it for Sean Porter, I don't really see how. Throughout the fight, even if you look at, see what they'll do, like for people that they don't like, Floyd Mayweather, whomever, they'll say, such and such person threw so much punches, did this, did that, and they come with all these numbers to try to go against Floyd. But in this fight, if you look at the numbers, Errol Spence outlanded him power shots, body shots, outlanded him everything, percentage, connect percentage, all of that.
Connecting just way more,
all on this guy.
And again, I don't.
You got somebody
and this is one of
the
the fights
fight.
Though that I don't want to take away from Porter though.
No, not at all. It's not his fault.
Boy was fighting,
no,
just that Spence was just putting that work in a little bit more. That's what it was like. And if you put in a little bit more work, you usually gonna win.
Get that job done.
Yeah.
So, and this was a style of fight. I think that Errol Spence could have won the fight even easier if he would have fought in his style.
That's true.
Moving, not getting hit.
True.
He said that he was going to come in there and bang with this dude that this is what Porter does. This is how he got the belt that he has.
Absolutely.
He got that by him. He mauls you. He gets in there.
You could tell
he throws punches. He hitting you with the inside. Everything. His elbows is coming. He rushing his head into people and doing. The first time that Errol Spence ever been cut.
That's
in
right.
This fight. This dude, he throwing his head at you. He doing all the
It was on the right side.
He doing all of that. So it was a real fight. It was official tissue, and Errol Spence is the guy right now that he should be touted as he's the top guy right now. Shout to Terrence Crawford because Bud Crawford, he got a little voice in that pound for pound thing right now, but. With the performance that Errol Spence just put up there to me right now, because that's against a name opponent. Terrence Crawford has not had the name. Sean Porter has fought for world titles before, just held the title that Errol Spence took from him. And we'll see what happens with Bud's next fight, and maybe he'll have something to say in that pound for pound discussion. But right now, Errol Spence, you the man.
Yeah, and again, I gotta say, like you mentioned, like you could tell. He didn't go with the program he was initially going with. Like early on, you could see that he was just, I'm gonna stand my ground against this dude. This dude is wilding. All right, if that's what you want to do, all right, let's go.
If that's what it is,
that's what we're doing.
That's what it is.
Okay, then I'm gonna just do this better than you did. All right, that's what you want. You asked for it,
and he did.
And he really did, man. He was like, I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna fight this man. How he want to fight me? All right, let's go. That was a great fight, man.
And we shouted Gillian Wallow
shout out
$1 million worth of game earlier, but the last episode of $1 million worth of games that I saw had Danny Garcia on it.
Sure did.
And he was actually in the ring with Errol Spence at the end of that fight, saying that this is probably going to be the next fight. And I think that Danny Garcia is a great fighter, but I would say be careful what you wish for. I watched his interview where he talked about how Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, who have these guys fought, they haven't fought anybody. Gilly went on to say how his record was riddled. He beat a bunch of champions, like 13 current or former world champions. But we gotta remember, and this is in defense of Errol Spence, because I'm a fight game guy too. I love boxing, MMA, all of that stuff. That Errol Spence had been trying to get these fights forever. It's not that Errol Spence doesn't have these names on his resume because he didn't want to fight these guys. No. Nobody wanted to fight him. Yeah. Nobody wanted to fight Sean Porter. So these guys fought each other. Nobody wants to fight because you can't look good against Sean Porter and Errol Spence be putting niggas down.
I heard about
that. It's not that. And Danny Garcia now says, and you even saw in the post-fight interview. In the post-fight interview where Danny Garcia comes and is like, I want to fight the next blah, blah. And Errol Spence said, isn't this a funny turn of events? Because there was a time when Danny Garcia was the unified champion and Errol Spence wanted a chance for those belts. So it's not that the guys that are at the top now, they weren't scared to fight. Terrence Crawford, same thing. Nobody wants to fight these guys because we're in a time now where people only take fights against guys that make sense. The top guys don't want to fight any lower guys because if they might lose.
This is the money fight.
This is it. So
now fighting Spence is the money fight.
Now Spence has the belts. He wants some belts.
Okay. So, now y'all gotta come get it. That's what Spence said.
All those guys are great.
Come get it now.
Yeah, all those guys were great, but I think give the dude his kudos, man. And respect what he did and beating a formidable, world-class, top-flight opponent at his own style. He beat Sean Porter at Sean Porter's style of fighting. And even Sean Porter gave it up to him, you know, until the post-fight interview where then all of a sudden all bets was off and these dudes is going back and forth. They was cool in the ring.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
man,
you know, much love to
hell,
you. Hugs and all of that and respect and blah. And then when they got to the press conference, after it was like, nigga, you was this and you're my baby mama. And like, they went to
was crazy,
I don't know what happened.
Man. I think because Porter finally woke up, he was like, oh, the fight is over? Man, I busted ass.
Yeah, like
somebody should have told him.
No, like,
nah,
bro.
You lost that. I feel like, because like I remember Joe Rogan was talking about that, like because when guys get hit hard enough or get knocked out,
they might not
lose a space of time. Like they literally will be like 30 minutes off. Yeah. Like so 30 minutes they don't remember. Like what? Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, let's go. Nah, bro, it's over.
I actually seen a clip, and I may link it in the bottom of this video where a guy was fighting in like a kickboxing match. This dude kicked him in the head. Whop! He knocked him. And then like the ref stopped the fight. No! And he was dazed. So he got up. He fell out the ring. Then he got up. He started walking around outside the ring with his hands up. Like, then he came back in the ring like, I won. And niggas was like, nah, bro.
Nah,
if you look at the monitor up there, you will see where this nigga kicked your life over. He kicked your whole life.
So he probably lost more than 30 minutes. He lost like a bit of his life for a little while.
And that's why the fight game, and not even a game to me, but it's something that I don't even consider it a sport, because when you get in that ring, you're trying to damage another human being, and they trying to kill or be killed. So I don't even see that as a sport or a game. You know, some people have that mindset where I guess if you're a professional fighter and you've done it for years, you take it as a game.
And I brought up Mayweather on that, and see that's why y'all got to respect Mayweather. His philosophy was to get hit the least
and not be hit.
Word.
To hit,
I'm gonna hit you,
and not
but
be hit.
Don't touch me, because I want to still have brain cells.
And then even you got these guys, they go off on Money Mayweather. Everybody fucks with Pretty Boy Floyd. Everybody, because back then when he was putting the work in, but that's what you build yourself up to a point. He fought any and everybody and built himself up to that point where he could be Money made, where he picked and chose his opponents. But let's not forget that these opponents are still world class. He's undefeated. Shout to Floyd Mayweather. You know, I fucks with your boxing acumen and what you did in your boxing.
Shout out to Floyd,
some of the shit that, you know, and that's something that we spoke about. All of that outside the ring. He's a boxer, so the things that you did in the ring, I fuck with those things.
Yeah, those accusations
anything outside of that,
mention,
whatever.
But whether it's true or not,
whatever.
That's not our business.
In the ring, I fuck with you. What you did in the ring, and I think that you are one of the top pound for pound all time great fighters.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, Mike Tyson. To me, Floyd, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, probably Joe Frazier, and I think I fucks with George Foreman, man, because of how he stretched his career over the amount of years that he fought weight. But if I say that, then I gotta kind of get Bernard Hopkins in there
Sugar
too.
Ray too.
Ray Leonard, yeah, man. The people that were able to fight and stretch their careers over time, because everybody knows Father Time. You can't beat Father Time.
Nah.
So when you're young and you're a young monster, that's what happened to my boy Mike. You know, Mike Tyson as a young man, I don't think anybody could have beaten young Mike Tyson. Iron Mike, nobody could have beat him with the no socks.
And not only just what he was doing in the ring, but I swear he would have stretch it even further.
Oh yeah,
if he had the right people to help him with his discipline. Like we talk about the outside of the ring, that can affect you, because that one, the first loss he took with what you call it? That was outside antics, man. Get your life together, Mike. But no, don't lose. Like what the hell? But
even though,
you know, who knows?
Even though, again, Big U, connoisseur, conspiracy theorist. If you look back at that, he knocked Buster Douglas out.
He did.
They gave this guy an enormous amount of time to get up when Mike Tyson knocked him down.
I remember that.
You could have counted to 15, 20. He was still on the mat.
But that fight shouldn't have been even that tough.
No, it shouldn't. Man. But, you know, discipline, rich. You know, you get into athletes.
I mean, we ranting now, but, like, I watched the whole, they had, like, a documentary. Y'all got to check this out, of him and Mitch Green. Like, they were showing the before.
That's deep.
Like,
Biggie said,
with
"What's
Mitch
beef?"
Green was out in the interviews talking
crazy about
crazy, yo. I've never seen these clips. That's why I was like so dope. But they were showing like the months before and build up to, and then they showed the after. That was insanity right there, man. That was so crazy. But that was a great fight too, though. Technically, like, I mean, it wasn't one of those Mike coming in and knock you out. Nah, it was a fight. He took him, I think, all 12 or at least 11 or something.
Mitch Green was with the shits.
Yeah, man.
Maybe not in the streets.
Not in the streets,
Mike,
Mitch.
Mike hit him with the...
We'll be talking about his mama in the streets, Mitch. Why? Jesus.
Mike hit him with the... Mike gave him his third eye.
Yeah, all that.
Mike turned him into a 5% and opened his third eye. He was able to see into the future. Whatever. You know. That's why, like I said, fighting is not a... What do you call it? Fight, sports, boxing, sport. It's not a sport.
It's not a sport,
that's
man.
Kill or be killed, life or death. If you in there, you got to do what you got to do.
I know I ain't about that life at all. I ain't about street fighting, dog. I ain't no fighter. I mean, I'll defend and protect. That's what I do. I got kids and all that, but what these motherfuckers do, and them MMA guys, this mixed martial arts shit and this boxing shit. Hey man, all power to y'all.
That's a whole nother thing too, because with this MMA, and they got all these little gyms opening up all over the place. You don't even kind of know no more. Like back in the day, you kind of look at a nigga like that nigga probably can't really fight.
And then nigga just wrap his body around you and choke your life. Your life is gone. You be like, why am I sleeping right now? Like,
I didn't want to go to sleep.
He crawl around
it's
you.
12 noon.
Nigga, wrap his leg one way, and you like, okay, I'm asleep. Why am I sleeping right now?
It's 12 noon.
I just remember standing in front of a man, and then next thing you know, I woke up in my bed. I was sleeping.
I was sleeping all night.
All night.
I got up at 9:30. It's 11 o'clock. Why'd I go to sleep again? I didn't want to go to sleep again.
Well, how they get this easily just break your arm, leg. You be like,
I'm not with
I will break your arm, your leg. I will break it. Like, man, get the
I
crack.
come from the age of slap boxing and
Slap
fist
boxing.
fighting,
Word.
nigga punch you in the face, whatever. You know, you get a little woozy eye. You got it, boom. Nowadays, these niggas ankle lock and toe lock, arm twist, triangle, all kind of arm
is
ball,
painful.
Fucking knee ball, all this kind of stuff. I'm not with none of that.
You got these people that be trying to get out of shit instead of tapping. Nigga, come on, get off of me. Get off of me, man.
I need all my limbs. Man.
All of that. Don't break. Whoa. You just squeeze that a little too tight, bro. Chill. In boxing, like literally, you go in the ring, like, man, the mental conditioning you have to know, okay, I gotta hurt this person in front of me. Like, I don't know him that well. I guess that's why they sell it.
To them, they
like,
cool, but it's a sport to them.
Yeah, man, how do you?
Cool. They go out,
man.
they go out and try to kill each other for 10, 12 rounds, and afterwards they dap up. And they, oh yeah, good time. Nah, nigga, you was trying to punch my whole shit off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when that bell rings,
I can't dab you up after that.
It's you and this person. So
in
whether you either defending or you are attacking, like you better be doing one or the other though, because the other person is thinking the same shit. Like, okay, if I gotta get him. It's just like some street shit, like kill or be killed type of thing. Like if we both pull out guns. Somebody gotta have the heart to shoot. If you don't shoot, you gonna die.
It's crazy.
Nah, I ain't with it. I ain't with the shit.
That's why you can't. They be talking about play fighting. You can't play fighting. If you say fighting,
and after that fight last night, though,
no playing.
I ain't fucking with neither one of them motherfuckers, man. Them boys is fight. Yeah. That was a fight.
That was some real shit. Now I appreciate it again. Salute both of them.
Oh yeah.
And for the performance that they put on is very entertaining. We got our money's worth. Those that paid, again, I ain't paid.
CuzWeKin TV.
TV box.
Get you one.
I ain't pay. So that's pretty much, we're gonna wrap that up on that again.
Oh yeah, man.
If you ain't about the fighting, leave the boxing alone. Leave it to the professionals.
Leave it to the professionals.
Shout out to Errol Spence for becoming the unified champion.
Shout out Spence. Word. Good fight, man. Great fight, bro.
Fighting the game.
Great fight.
But CuzWeKin, Connoisseurs, we are in the drinking game.
Holla.
You see us, drinks on us, conversation, shoot the shit. CuzWeKin, many cannot.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, conversation and drinks are on the house.
On us all the time.
Let's get it.
Peace.
And even when at the end when he was talking to your man, what's the big monster?
Deontay.
Yeah, he said it too. Like he said it best. He was like, "Yo, all these people out there looking like a fight, they gave it to you. Like they gave you everything that you could have asked for." Absolutely.
But then they showed his
hard about that.
This nigga was like, yes, I have respect for this man. No, because at the beginning of the fight, he was boxing Deontay well.
That's it. So they
Niggas
gonna work on his
caught.
defense. They gonna work on his defense.
Only gotta get caught one time. There's too many rounds. He's gonna get you once. Even with the nigga,
take a hit too.
so I'm saying,
like, you better
there's too much time though.
knock
With
him.
Deontay,
Get Deontay out of there quick.
but no, you got too much heart. You got too much heart, and you got too much
Not yeah.
So he's gonna eventually get you. Like with the white.
So this is about that your man is not good. It's just that you are not getting past this guy Deontay. So I just want to be clear.
Nigga said,
what you said.
what he said in the conference, the interview, that nigga is like, I'm so happy I'm able to fight the nigga again. Me and him. He said a lot of people always say this guy is too old. That's why they duck him. They don't want to fight him. And only both of them have this. Everybody else he beat. So he's like, I'm fight this man again and put on the biggest thing for the people. He said because me and him are both willing to die in the ring. What?
I'm sure
Not
your
dying
man is not agreeing with you. I'm sorry.
He said that's what he was saying. He said,
Yo,
he said
that boy crazy. That's
He's
why.
willing
You're
to
right.
die
He's
in
crazy.
the ring.
That sounds insane. That's like Mike Tyson. I'll bite you. I eat the children.
I'll be there for you, even if the skies are hazy. So tell me what's good.